Welcome back to Mr. Wicklam's math class, and today what we are going to be learning about is, again in patterns and algebra, we're going to be learning about counting backwards and decreasing sequences. Now, yesterday what we did is we took a look at increasing sequences and counting, so you do have a basic understanding on counting and increasing sequences, which you have learned already, I know. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at counting backwards or decreasing sequences, which is basically what we're looking at is subtraction. So what we're going to do today is I want to start you with a little bit of a riddle, and the riddle is: I am a number between 1 and 10. Subtract me from 8 and get 5. What number am I? So I am a number between 1 and 10. So you can see we have a number line, 0 to 10. So number between 1 and 10. Subtract me from 8 and get 5. What number am I? So what we're basically going to be doing is we're going to count backwards. So we're going to be counting this way. We're going to go from the higher number to the lower number. Okay? So we're going to skip count. 1, 2, 3. So it says, what number am I? Number is 3. So if we subtract 3 from 8, we get 5. Okay, continuing on now. What I do is I have a little bit of some subtraction questions for us. So 46 minus this number gives us 41. So we're counting backwards. So we're going back. So if you can count with me, I'm going to use the lines of the number. Okay. So 46, so 45, 44, 43, 42, 41. How many lines did I have to use there? 5. If you did it on your hand, you'd have a fist closed. And you can do it either way. You can go backwards from 46 down to 41, or you can go up from 41 to 46, whichever way you feel most comfortable. So if you start with your fist closed, and we're going to start with 46. So 46 would be our fist closed. 45, 44, 43, 42, 41. You would have 5 fingers just like you have 5 lines. So our number is 5. 46 minus 5 equals 41. Now what I would like you to do is I would like you to try and solve this question right here on your own. 52 minus this number equals 43. So remember the two techniques I showed you. I showed you about the lines and also about using your fingers to count. Okay. Some time has passed and you should have been able to get a jump start on this. So if we do our lines, we start with 52, so then we go 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43. So how many lines do we have altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 52 minus 9 equals 43. So remember, when you are adding, you go smaller to larger. But when you are subtracting, you go from larger to smaller. Okay, that is counting backwards. That is what we are doing right now, and that is what we are focusing on. So an increasing sequence might look something like 5, 10, 15, 20. Right? You've seen that. A decreasing sequence, 20, 15, 10, 5. Okay? Increase, decrease. Okay? Because we're going backwards. We're going from larger to smaller. What I'm going to do is we're just going to take a look at some more problems that we have here. And so as you can see, I've given you the gap. And the gap for the first one is minus 2. So 13 minus 2 equals, and we're going to fill the number in this line right here. So if you go 13 and we start counting backwards, So 13, 12, 11, because their gap is 2 lines. What do we end up with? 12, 11. Same principle applies here, guys. We start at 12. Our gap is minus 6, so we're taking 6 away from 12. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So there's our 6 lines, which represents this right here. Okay, start at 12, so 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Our answer is 6. Now, we can take these principles and we can apply them to different situations and to different questions. So, for instance, we have a question that looks like this. Something is 4 less than 37. Really what this is, guys, if we rework this, it's 37 minus 4. Okay? You've seen this already. 4 less than 37. So if we do it this way, 4 less than 37, so it's like we're jumping backwards. Okay? 36, 35, 34, 33. So 33 is 4 less than 37. Guys, this is just really and truly, this is just basic counting backwards principles. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tear my paper off so we can get down to the last final questions. And so with the last final questions, what we are going to be looking at is we're going to be looking at, actually you can do this question on your own, okay, and then we're going to be looking at a decreasing sequence. So decreasing sequences, we know that it is going down. It's going from a larger to a smaller number. What we need to figure out is what our gap is. And our gap, basically we just count down from 14 to 11. Okay? So you have, if you're doing the finger method, I don't know if you can see all my fingers in there, my thumb's not quite in there, but if we're doing the finger method, okay, so what we want to do is we want to go down. So 14 is our fist, right? 14. And then what we want to do is we want to go down. 14, 13, 12, 11. So as you can see in the camera, how many fingers do I have? I have 3. So what are we going down? We are going down by 3. 14 minus 3 equals 11. So our gap is the same. 11 minus 3, you can do the counting. I'll count on the side. So we got our 3 lines. Okay? So 11 minus 3. So 10, 9, 8. Minus 3 again. 7, 6, 5. Okay, guys, just a simple decreasing sequence. Same thing here. I want you guys to work this out, and then what I would like you to do is I would like you to show me that you've worked this out, and then you can get to work on your pages. Okay? Thank you for listening to Mr. Wicklam's math lesson on counting backwards and decreasing sequences.